Hi there, welcome to City Skylines for beginners. This is tutorial 21, and as you can see we have 3 fires going. Even though we have a huge fire department over here, I'm going to show you why. If we take it off of pause, now they may be able to reach these fires in time, but I'm thinking they won't be able to because there's not a place here where they can cut across. If they get here in time, I will be surprised. Oh, okay, well they got to one of them. See the little fire department guys down here working on this one? Whether they got to it in time, I wouldn't know. Okay, they did. When you see it starting to do this and the ashes go away, you know that they got that one. Looks like they got all of them. But even so, let's make it easier for the fire departments and everybody else to reach this area. We have a road here that comes from this end and goes this way so that people can go in this direction. Unfortunately, we didn't put it over far enough so that when they come out, when they come out, they have to go this direction, and that doesn't help them get into this road, which is in this direction. So let's put a little road here. And yes, this one we will have to pay for. It's the same road that you had for the highway before that you didn't pay for, but in this case we do have to pay for them now. So thank God it's just a little shorty. There we go. So now when people come out of this area, they can go here and go around. Police can get there faster, ambulances can get there faster, everybody can get to this area a lot quicker now. So get that taken care of first before we do anything else. Now we have a problem over here. Let's go take a look and see what this is. If you get down here close enough, you can see that this is an industrial area, and it's saying not enough educated workers. And if you look at this little block, you'll see that they want 10 of 12 workers. They only have 2 of the 7 that they needed that are uneducated. They just don't have enough. There are 2 jobs available, and they need educated workers. Oh, nope, not anymore. They got them. And this one is abandoned, and if we go up and we look at it, it says because worker education was too low. Once it's abandoned, you can wait for it to be rebuilt like this one, or you can just go down and click on it with your bulldozer, which gets rid of it faster, and it can be rebuilt faster. Same thing with this one. Just click on it and it'll immediately start being rebuilt. Now we are going to need to put in more up here. But if we look down here, we can see we need commercial and we need residential. We need more residential. It says very high demand for residential, and then if you get it says medium demand for commercial, and it's going down. So there's commercial being built in here somewhere. So let's put in some more residential out in this area. And since there's a high demand for it, let's put in some of the high-risers. We do that by going over here, and instead of clicking on the small houses as we did over in this area, we're going to click on the apartment complexes, high density. Okay, and then we're going to fill in this whole area. I'm going to put it on pause first. We're going to fill this area in with high density residential, which makes it apartment buildings. This area here is we've got it designated. Remember, we were going to put small houses in it, so we're still going to put small houses in this area. There. And if we get these in, that will give electricity to these. And we're also going to put high residential apartment buildings on this other inside square. We don't want that much in there right now, so let's go back to the little square marquee and just put in just enough to get the electricity to go over to that area. Okay, see, we just did that little square there with the little square marquee that lets us do just 1 or 2 at a time. I'm not sure why this didn't fill in. I guess it's just not going to for some reason. Okay, so now we have that filled in. We can go ahead and click on it. We want to make certain that our electricity follows it over, and it's already done that. So we're good to go there. And see how the green bar is going down as people build in this area? That's what we want to get. We want to lower that bar down to 0. The commercial is in demand again, so we're going to need to put in put in more commercial, and we don't want to put it in here. We put in a tiny little bit just temporarily. I believe we did. Yeah, right in here we put in a little bit, but that's really not where we want our commercial. If we go to our map, you'll see that our commercial is not supposed to be up here where this plateau is that we're working on. It's supposed to be down here. Where the sewer was coming out of the city, remember when we put that down? So down in here is where we're going to go, and we're going to set up some commercial down in here. And that is down in this square, right down here. Okay, so I'm going to wait until daylight, put you on hold, wait till daylight, and then we'll put in some commercial down here. And we'll have to put in water and electric on it too. Okay, now we're up to noon time, and this is our square that we're going to put our commercial in. So we're going to go down here and just set up some roads that come in here. We have 2 roads here that things work off of, so that's a really good place to bring a road in. And we want to have people be able to get in there easily, so we're going to use the pretty roads that are big. And first I suppose we should start with road running along here. Now it's okay to run your roads in completely. There we go. We'll put one here, and then we'll put another one out here. I think I'll have one coming in here. No, we better do it this way. One coming in here, right there. Now, if you look, you'll notice that when I put in these roads, I forgot to put in the highway crossroads. So we'll go down here, pick up our highway road, and then come up here and make that little road that goes across from one side of the freeway to the other, because we want people to be able to get in and out of this one easily, right? And then we need to make certain we have water and electric in here. Now the electric is right here, so we may not have to do anything. We can try just putting some commercial in here after we get water in, but we do need to run some water in. Here's a water pipe, nice and easy. Just connect to it, take it up along this road. Now we're not going to zone this whole thing, and we don't want to zone this part where it's coming in because that'll stop up traffic, but we do want to zone some of it. So we're going to see if this one will go just in that section. Yes, it will. And this section here, and that's all we're going to do is just that. Oops, we used the wrong one. We put in residential, so we need to go back over to the brown icon, click the whole thing with the brown icon. That gets rid of that. We wanted commercial, right? So let's take the high-rise commercial, put it there, and a low-rise commercial, put it on the inside. That way there's a little bit of a noise buffer from this for these guys. That should be enough for right now. We'll put maybe one more very small set of these here. Actually, I think that's probably too much right now. If you put in too much, you get more abandoned buildings because there aren't enough people to work in them. So we'll just do this amount, and we'll turn that loose, but not until we take care of this bar. It says high demand for industry or offices. So let's go out to the industrial section. Remember, that was out past the trees, out where we have our garbage section. And we want to make a road coming out here and start our industrial section. So we'll go back to the roads, go back to the large roads, go to the 6-lane road with the decorator trees. Why not? We don't care what we spend, right? So I think because is that incoming or outgoing there? Okay, I think that might be, yeah, okay, so we want to start our road here because we have cars from here coming around here out into the, you can't see it unless you go like this, but you can see this piece out here where it comes around out of the city, and they can come back into the city right here easily. So we want to keep it on this side of that road, okay? So we'll start our road here and bring it in and get ourselves up high enough to where we can see what we're doing, and just run a road out about like so. And just, you know, cover this whole area here. Now, because we're going to be putting in a train station here for the industrial to be shipped from, we're going to work on that in another tutorial. I'm not going to finish this off because you have to put the roads in exactly the right spot, but this is where we'll start. We need water. Okay, so the water has to come from there and go over here, go down this way. We might as well stick it in here now so we don't forget later. There we go. Okay, and electricity is only here, so we're just going to start our industrial just here next to where the electricity already is. So then we're going to go to the zoning icon at the bottom, go to the yellow one, which is industry, and just do a little bit of it right here. That's it. Okay. Oops. If you left click, you put it in. If you right click, you can take it right back out again, which you don't want to do. Okay. So that's placed, and we're now going to turn off the pause button, and buildings will immediately start growing. And they'll be looking for workers. They need 16 workers. They have none right now, but they will get them. People will come to work here. See, they've already got workers, apparently. Yep. Okay, and then the commercial area down here that we created, they're saying they don't have any electricity, so we took a chance that this would go over there far enough. It doesn't, so we're going to run this into that section, and then all that electricity will be taken care of. There you go. Okay, and let's check our zoning. Okay, now in our zoning, all of our commercial is no longer needed. This was all we needed. So commercial's taken care of. Residential, we need a little tiny bit more. Industrial is working its way down, right down here on this bar, because the industrial buildings are being built up. Over here. Okay. There you go. We've got people coming and going in here, and that takes care of the industrial. Another thing you can use for industrial will be our forestry. The next time that we need industrial, which apparently is right now, we can put in some forestry work. But we won't do it this time because this tutorial is already too long, And so we're finished with this tutorial, and I will see you in tutorial 22 when we will continue. Maybe put in some forestry and some farming, if that's what it requires. And industrial is all forestry and farming and industrial, so we can do all of that. And I'll see you in tutorial 22. I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you folks are. Okay, bye.